Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 5 of this Europa Universalis IV playthrough with Dharma. We are, of course, continuing with Gelre, and we are working on consolidating our hold over Liège. We've also got Friesland up in the north, and also just kind of thinking about where we want to go next. Probably Cologne, although actually the only thing we'd be able to take from them would be Köln. We can't get in any of these other territories unless we vassalize them, although that would then put Friesland into a kind of a dangerous... Well, no, not necessarily, because our base strength would be then quite a lot stronger. So yeah, we probably will. We'll likely force them to release a nation and then take Cologne itself. That's what I'm thinking here. In terms of technologies, we are still waiting for Tech 5 for Diplo. I've also just noticed we're only a year ahead in terms of admin and military. That took us a while to reach. That's not good. Probably because our ruler is kind of sucky. We are still making money, but we are also building up our industries and infrastructure and stuff. So I don't think there's anything I really want to do about that just yet. We don't even have a fort here. In our capital. Do I want to save up for that? Probably. How long until my construction cost reduction goes down? Or leaves? Another 12 years. Alright, we want to make the most of that while we have it. It's like 10% cheaper. That's really good. Golden era for the Mamluks. Ooh, the Dutch are fighting somebody. Oh, you know what I noticed? Burgundy and France have kicked off. So France wants military access. I will freely grant that to you. Because it actually looks like Burgundy is being occupied by a few people. And this may well spit out people like Brabant and Holland, which I would definitely like to go after, especially if we can nab them before they get allies. So we may well want to start fabricating claims on these guys like as soon as we grab Liège. Also, how is the institution spread coming? All of Brabant has got it. Flanders has got it now as well. Holland has got it, and it's spreading to me really quite quickly. We're at 50% already, and in fact if we can get it into both of these provinces before... how's Liège doing? Liège is getting rather slower. Well, if we can get it into our two provinces before we grab Liège, which is super unlikely, then we could get it much cheaper as a whole. What would it cost me if I was just to embrace? Oh, I can't even tell. Okay. Royal marriage with Brunswick, who are one of my allies, so yes, I will accept that. That'll get my legitimacy up, although we're already at 93, so it's not a huge problem. Treasury continues to grow. We still need a little bit more money, and then we can get the marketplace. And we do want to build as many marketplaces in the English Channel trade node as possible, because we want to dominate trade there. Here is Liège. We have successfully integrated them. We now have a diplomatic reputation of -3, so getting future allies is going to be more difficult. When a smaller country gives up independence to join a greater realm, there is a lot of adapting, and while some parts are easy, the administration of the realm will still need to expand to accommodate all of the possibilities. We have also taken their army, which puts us 3 over the force limit. Do you have any cavalry? You have a single cavalry, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the infantry just straight off. We are going to get rid of one of my infantry, and we'll keep the cavalry forces, because cavalry at this stage is still pretty darned strong. Awesome. And we have another fort in Loke, which I think I'm going to go ahead and mothball for now. Actually, no, we'll keep it up. Just in case. I mean, it's basically protecting my southern borders. But now that we have free diplomats, I'm going to start... Oh, I can't. We would have to do it on Burgundy while they're fighting. How's the war going? -62%. That's going to be over very soon. And then, yeah, these guys are going to just get spat out. Not much I can do about it. Alright, let's go and improve relations with Friesland. Friesland should now be loyal, just. And they are paying me money. Marvellous. Production research flawed. I would rather ignore them than give up 10 admin. Prestige you can always get back. The new techniques in our production are rumoured to be flawed, and several leading nobles argue that we should discard them and go back to the old and tried methods instead. No. I could state Wallonia, I'm not sure that that would really pay off right now because we own the one province. So no, we're not going to do that. We'll hold off. It's fine. Where on earth are the Burgundian forces going? Provence, Lorraine, France and Ferrara. Please tell me you're not going to Ferrara. That would be silly. Wow, Milan has some serious prestige issues. Moldavia has a very old king. No heir. Milan's taken over a chunk of Switzerland here. That's interesting. Switzerland not having a great game, much like Poland are right now. England expanding a little bit into Ireland. They've actually lost Mead, which is... oh no, sorry, Ulster, which is interesting. No, it is Mead they start with. Yeah, it is. Okay. Imereti is planning to invade Armenia. That is not particularly relevant to my interests. And you're saying I need to have a third one. Oh, Utrecht. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, my plans to go after Utrecht have never changed. I just need the opportunity to do so. Castile is the new papal controller. That is not a huge issue for me. And here we go, military technology. Oh, no. Missed it by just a second. Have we grabbed any more institutions? No, not yet. In fact, we need to improve relations with Brabant, otherwise we're not getting the bonuses, and that would be very, very bad. Libertas Ecclesiae. The clergy has long been one of the foremost pillars of the Gelre realm, providing not only spiritual guidance, but also administrators, judges, diplomats, for the benefit of our Duke. In return for these great services, no ecclesiastical manor, monastery, or other estate pay any taxes to the state, and the temporal authorities do not meddle in the internal affairs of the clergy. Times grow dire, however, and the state has to cover an increasing number of expenses. Suggestions that perhaps the clergy might make a voluntary contribution have not been favourably received. So we could take 22 ducats. We would lose some papal prestige, no papal influence. The clergy would lose loyalty and they would lose influence, but we'd get money. Or we can increase their loyalty and their influence and gain prestige. I'm pretty happy to take 22 ducats from them, because that would also allow me to go ahead and build some marketplaces. And honestly, I would like to have one in some of the best places. Is Loan in English Channel? Loan is, Loke isn't. So Loke we don't need to bother. Loan we do. Cardinal across the border, not really bothered, so no, don't want him. Okay, now I can get the technology. Or I could wait a little bit and then get technology 10% cheaper. I think we'll actually wait. It's fine. Neighbours are ahead of us in both of these, so we're going to be losing innovativeness regardless. Friesland. We have improved relations with them to the maximum. I'm going to maintain a diplomat with you. Brunswick has died. England, I was only 19. What's your new king like? Henry VI. A 563. He'll do the country proud. Huzzah the Lancasters. Austria has embraced the Renaissance. That was quick. Skills of the consort. Hilda is becoming well-known for her interest in the military. She is often seen walking with our generals, engaged in deep conversation. She's even begun attending the Council of War. Miltech has been reduced. It's a good thing I didn't take the Miltech then, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to spread really quite quickly to these provinces, so I'm going to just hold off and we'll wait. It's fine. Not a problem. Still can't see how much it's going to cost to embrace, though. Holland has announced me as a new rival. That means that Holland is independent. Brabant, however, is not. Well then. I'm going to make Brabant not thingy, and we're going to start spy networking against the Dutch before, hopefully, they can get some allies. War of the Roses. No! They went with the Yorkists! Down with the Yorkists. See, Philip of York, 232. Should have gone with the Lancasters. He was a lot better. Marketplace in Upper Gelre is complete. Good. Those notifications are actually going to get very annoying. I only turn them on for Mio so that I could see when the estates built me free stuff. But I can already see what I'm building because I built it. Still no allies. I need this fabrication to go up, like, quickly. It is. Austria is influencing Switzerland. Interesting choice. 79, 51, 67, 12. The Dutch. You are Miltech 5. We are Miltech 5. I would like to make it to 6. That will give me the shock advantage for the infantry. Yeah, in fact, that will just make my armies much stronger. 6 is quite a big deal. In fact, 4, 5, and 6 are all a very big deal. Their army is also freaking tiny. Iberian Wedding let us bind their dynasty to ours, so Castile and Aragon are now united. Military divided. Opposing factions in the military are advocating different tactics. We need to back one of them to end the bickering. I'm going to take the siege ability because I want to take stuff faster so I don't suffer as much attrition. Yeah, and sailors. We are still losing sailors, though it's a tiny, tiny trickle, so it's not a huge problem. And I'm hoping that once we have taken over the Netherlands, well, Holland at least, that will be somewhat resolved. The Pope wants to hire condottieri. Why? Provence, Lorraine and Ferrara. I mean, that's an opportunity to make some cash. Also, no it's not. Fabricate claim on... It's got to be Amsterdam, really. You got an alliance with Aachen. That is not going to help you. Alright, so we're going to cancel you. We need to wait until the end of the month. We need to raise our army maintenance and get ourselves ready for a fight. Do I still have military access through you? No, you cancelled it. Overlord's hostile opinion of me. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, let's cancel that. Let's improve relations with Burgundy, and we'll see if I can get rid of the hostile attitude. Otherwise, I'm going to need to try and beg access through Utrecht. Well, actually, the Holland might get access. No, because Burgundy's going to hate them because they split away. Going after Holland might actually be more difficult than I anticipated. And my king died again. At least Hilda's in... No! No, it's not Regency. It's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. Right. We can declare war on you. Aachen's going to be called in. That's fine. Conquest of Amsterdam. Confirm. My navy is bigger than yours. Where are my transports? Oh, I disbanded the crap. Their navy is actually bigger than mine. I have more light ships, though. It will kind of depend on the admiral. My admiral's better than yours. So I should still have access across here. We'll be fine. Because so long as I maintain control of the coast, I can get in over here. You're going around. That is actually fine. I don't have any generals, though. No, actually, I don't. Oh, now I do. He's a good one. Jan van Brommel. There's Aachen. We still significantly outnumber them. They are going to try and siege us here. We have the block... No, we don't have a... Yes, we do have a blockade. They're going to go for my capital. Well, the race is on. And I am winning really quite easily. Thanks to my plus 10% siege ability. You see why it's important. So I'm going to siege down Holland. I'm then going to destroy Aachen and piece them out for money. Because we may as well make a bit of cash out of this. We wouldn't be the Dutch if we didn't. Although as soon as this is done, that's going to push their navy out. But we also have the Frisian navy. Yeah, we hugely outnumber them. Awesome. Because I did not destroy the Frisian navy during my fight against them. Meaning that we inherited them when we got them as a vassal. Wow, the siege is taking a while. I can now embrace. I'm going to wait. It's a bit expensive. As long as I maintain good relations with Brabant, which we are, we'll be fine. Oh, come on! Royal marriage from Brunswick. Yes, I will accept that. Sack of Den Haag. Here we go. Traditionally, advancing armies have been expected to supply themselves with what they can plunder from the area as they move through. This is often the only way for soldiers to survive in wartime, as payments from the Dutch treasury can rarely be brought in a timely manner to the men. In fact, by paying retroactively, many also avoid the strain of paying for the fallen, which is really, really cunning. So we can gain 5 on army professionalism. We gain 50 devastation on Den Haag. We gain 115 ducats. We don't have any army... Oh no, we lose base production. No, we're not doing that. We need better payment routines and harder discipline. We'll gain the professionalism. We'll lose a bit of money. We'll gain it at the end of this. I mean, it's Holland. So let's go and crush this... No, let's go and crush this army. And then we'll go after the Dutch one, because this siege looks a lot more likely to fall. And we need to take Aachen out. And in fact, it did just fall. Speed 3. No consolidation required. Their army is a 1-2-2. Your two provinces away. And I'm going to say Friesland needs to take that fort. So Aachen's army is being crushed. We have a better reinforced speed. Oh, I can't chase you because that fort's in the way. Oh, that's very irritating. Quick shift, consolidate before we jump in. We outnumber them, but man, the Dutch armies are strong. Do they have bonuses to military? Nope. Plus 50% naval force limits. I have not played as the Dutch for far too long. Wow, we are getting our asses handed to us. It's because they're Tech 6. Of course they are. And yes, I know I could have done that myself. I wanted to wait. I shouldn't have. You made me do this, Holland. You made me do this. And now you're coming to assist. This is going to be... Thank goodness for that. Close. Let's chase them. Destroy them. And let's also go ahead and tech up in both of these. Because might as well. And then we'll get our trade income. If we need to go into a loan or two, I am totally okay with that. I have so few troops here. And they just had a month tick over. Grrr. But now our armies are fighting on equal footing, and I have a lot more armies. And more morale, more importantly. You're probably going here. No, you're going to Aachen. Wait, you're exiled? Alright, so Liège is gone to conquer that. I'm going to stand here and loan. I'm going to consolidate. Corruption is one of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life. Never in history has this been more prominent than in times of feudal regimes. Lose reform progress. Yes, I don't want to deal with the other stuff right now. Especially stability. You outnumber me. Oh, now I can go to Loke. You're going to be next door, but I could... if I'd realised I could have stacked with you potentially. This might be dangerous. You're running the wrong way. Good. And you'll run here, because that's the only province you still own. I can't move! What? Oh, now I can. Are you kidding me? Because I retreated here. Please kill them. It's about time. Alright, well, I guess I'm sieging down the city. In fact, they'll... Oh, you're chasing and you'll destroy. Caught them right at the end of the month. There's the turnover. Oh, chase! Kill! Destroy! Murder! Grrr! And yeah, I could increase my stability. Quite cheap. Do it. I do have the special traditions for it. I can pass the Heretico Combreno Act. For more money, more missionary strength. Yeah! Do it. I like money. See, now you can come through here. These sieging rules are weird. Aachen is a good fort. Well, I guess it's their capital and a regular fort, while everyone else is dealing with just capital forts. Except for Loke, which is actually a fort. Can I leave yet? Nope. I'll be taking a loan soon. We've lost a claim on a province. Clev. That's fine. I'd kind of prefer to keep them on side. So we're going to grab Loke, we're going to destroy their army, we're going to destroy their army, we're going to take Aachen, we'll piece them out for money, and then we'll take them out. Or I could even take Aachen as a vassal, potentially. How loyal are you? 29. That's a little lengthy. Especially if I'm going to be taking Holland out, and Holland are very strong. Lots of development there. Disease outbreak, come on! We can do this! We'd better do this before they take it. Seriously? And all this time the Dutch army is rebuilding. They're going to do it, aren't they? They're going to take Gelre before we take this. I'm going to be so salty. Thank you. Almost a full year. Yeah, run away. Nope, you're not going to make it. And I have high maneuver. No, we did get the river crossing. No, that's the forest. We didn't get a river crossing. So we'll destroy this army, then we'll head here. We'll destroy theirs. Bish bash bosh. Thanks for the nosh. And then we'll head here and destroy them. I just wanted to make sure they couldn't get the numbers together to fight us properly. Now manpower is becoming an issue. Nope. That's exactly what I was hoping for. If I could kill both of them in one fell swoop, that would be amazing. I suspect you're going to be running here. Nope, Aachen's dead. Bish. And then the Dutch. The other Dutch. Fake Dutch. Bash. Boom! Right, I would like Friesland to take that, and I will go and deal with Aachen. Oh, right, yeah, you're still set to support. No, I want you to go and siege. That one. You're sieging the wrong thing. Sorry. Oh, no, now you're going the right way. Let them build a troop, why don't you? No, you're going home. What are you doing? Trier declared war on Cologne. We've got speed 4. Are you going all the way across? Why? Oh, Aachen is on low. Don't actually need to take the fort here. This is gonna be too good an opportunity to take out a empire, free city, without Austria intervening. Oh. Can't. Oh, wait. No, I can't. Alright, I want war reps and I want money. So the only thing I can do is just take it. Which will give me a bunch of aggressive expansion, and I mean a bunch. No, I need to save my resources. So we'll take the war reps and the money. Once the siege is done. There goes their city. And there goes the naval battle, which I totally forgot about. Blockade efficiency of the Admiral's gone up. Excellent. May as well go home and repair. No, in fact, he may as well start protecting trade again. Even better. Times of need. The dynasty of our noble consort regent, von Jülich-Hennebach, is certainly a powerful one. Through Hilda, they rule our nation and will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the von Jülich-Hennebach family has strong tied bonds to other great powers, such as von Welf house, led by none other than Cornelia I, Duchess of Brunswick. So I could ask for money. I think I'm just going to say, don't need anything right now. I mean, actually, admin's always nice. It's development or tech. Let's go for the admin request. Brunswick's doing well. You're chewing up cologne. Hopefully you'll spit out a few countries that I can then go and grab myself. You said no! Grrr. Can we please take this siege? Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Thank you. Just going to double check that I can't indeed take them. No. Right, so you are doing that. Lovely jubbly. And then Holland. If you are big enough to become a... Yes, yes you are. Vassal. Oh dear. I mean, that's very close to the 50 mark. So a coalition at this stage would be terrible, especially one that size. And that would take essentially 4 years to get rid of. So, I am not going to piece them out yet. This is probably going to lead to some call for peace. But I need to start sending diplomats out to these people. So Austria needs one. Lübeck needs one. I want to like take out the most dangerous. So Lübeck needs a diplomat. And Austria definitely needs a diplomat. Let's try and improve their relations high enough. Actually, do I even have any AE? No, that's just the base amount. Oh. Great. Right, second choice. Do we have a relations improved person available? We do. Oh, do I want to take a gamble here? This is one hell of a gamble with no manpower. No. We're going to do what we can with relation improving. The fact that we have no AE, and that's still a problem. Merchant effects. Our use of mercantilist policies is proving frustrating for some of our merchants, causing some to defect to other countries. I don't really care. I want that mercantilism, because it lasts the rest of the game. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and hire this improved relations guy. We are going to need it. Utrecht is claiming my land. That's not good. Wait, how do I get... Oh, right, yeah, I pieced out, well, thingy. Fair enough. Diplo ideas. We are still behind in Diplo. And I'd kind of like that extra 20% trade efficiency, so no, we'll hold out. And we are almost at full strength again. We're going to have positive prestige to burn down everyone else. I don't know how much I need to improve these relations. That's part of the problem. So I'm going to remove you. I'm going to go to you and I'm going to go sue for peace. Austria is not on that list. That's still an awful lot of small people. An awful lot of very angry small people. And those are the ones you really don't want to annoy. There's no way that I really have of offsetting this. And I can't just take individual territories because that's going to piss off the Emperor. I have to do this. But the fact that I got Austria out makes me wonder if I can improve relations enough with Lübeck to get them away. So Lübeck's already... oh, no, is getting them now. How's Austria feeling about an alliance? Oh, I'm at war. And then, no. I have no idea how much I need to improve relations with them. I'm going to try and get people up to 50, so we may as well start improving somebody else to 50 as well. So who's the next most dangerous on that list? The 60s are irrelevant. I can't avoid those. I'm going to ignore my allies. Cologne's in no real shape to do anything. Dithmarschen, probably. Hamburg, potentially. Just because Dithmarschen has the bonus to morale. They like me, though. That's less likely. I'm going to go with Hamburg, because I know that Hamburg don't like us much. I just don't know of any other way of doing this. Unless, like, the Religious League War kicked off or something and everyone started to go ham. So once Lübeck's at 50, I'll pull away and I'll see what our options are. That's 2 months. Yeah, still no call for peace, so I'm still going to say no. 48, one more. There it is. Cancel you, 3 days. Lübeck are still on the list. So I don't know why Austria left the list. And this is going to happen when I've got very unhappy vassals. I need to hold out for 4 years effectively. Because every year it goes down by 1. I think. No, that is dependent on your relations. I'm going to regret this.